do, man? It's your boy M to the T. Oh man, my bad I didn't get at you guys since over the weekend. But unfortunately, is a couple days ago, about 4 days ago, I posted a video back that my in-laws got infected with COVID-19, and so they were struggling. They were doing what they can, battling and making sure everything was fine. Well, unfortunate was that last night we received earlier yesterday, we received early in the morning a phone call from Mexico that unfortunately is the COVID-19 took the best out of my father-in-law. And he was at a young age. He was only about 59 years old, or 60 years old. I'm part of that. So he was 60 years old, and it went down. And that's the most difficult thing about that is that having my wife, seeing my wife go through it, and my family, my wife's, my brother-in-laws and my wife's family going through this is so because everybody loves her so dearly, and that's what kind of sucks because I'm motivated. I had to really dedicate. I'm doing this channel for all of us, but I really had to focus over this week since yesterday and these couple days and months and years coming now on my wife, because making sure that her, not only her father passed away because it is, her mother's going through health issues at the moment, but she's good. But all of this going on, and my wife is here and they're over there in their motherland in Mexico. So it's hard for her to be able to go even to be there physically and show them love because she can't. Once because of this stupid disease going around, and two, it's hard to get to where she's at. And I don't know, man. It's so much, and what I felt what I got so much pride out of, and I felt overwhelmed, is that I'm over here motivating my wife and telling her, relax, that we got this and everything. And yeah, I teared up, I cried with her, I hold her down and everything. But at the end, she looked at me. She told me, it's hard, but I know that I get this because I got my boy into the T by my side to motivate me, pick me up. And that means that's amazing. That's amazing because that's my wife, man. And that's exactly what I'm doing. The same, like I said, besides all of us doing all, everything else that we do, suffer for what we all go through, but seeing people, suffer with this as a family loss is one of the hardest. It's the hardest thing to cope with, and it's easier said than done, like I said, because when it happened to me, I was able to gasp on and know that when you have a lost one and you lose a lost one, they live on always in their memories, in your memories. Is it by pictures, by videos, by their thoughts, their remarks, the way they used to be? You get there and you live on with that. And that will keep that will keep them alive 100% in your heart, in your mind, everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And like I said, I lost my father, and I keep repeating myself, and I'm not bad. But I lost my father in 2015, and she was there for me. You know what I mean? And now it's my turn to be there for her. And it's hard, but I was telling her that, it's hard to say because, everything works in God's plan, And then whenever God is the one that's in charge, and He marks the days, and when He takes a loved one, I take it as, He needed that person more than what we needed them over here on earth. And the way I put it sometimes is that, just always picture it as that maybe they were suffering so much that God knew how they were suffering. So God knows that, let me take him from there because he's suffering on land, and over here he's in eternal lifestyle. He's in paradise. And then right now he ain't suffering no more. As in, that's the way I did it with my dad. I took it as that, the cancer he had, he didn't have it no more. He was eating good, drinking good, living good, because he had no illnesses, no sins, no nothing. He was living in the kingdom of the Lord. And that's the way I gasp out to things, and that's why I try to motivate others, especially my wife, and let her know that just to think about that, have that mindset as, and you know what, maybe it is what it is. It sucks, but it's out of our hands. And it's whenever the man above says so, and that's we got to follow his rules, and he's the one that sets the order and the way it goes. And I don't know, it's just very difficult. And once again, I apologize for not posting a video, but just going through this hard, rough time, and just trying to, refocus on my wife and making sure she's good. My wife, my brothers-in-law, and everybody in the family, man. Remember they're going through hard times, and it's your boy M to the T. I'm here to motivate and inspire others to keep going. But sometimes you can inspire other people so much until there's a point where like now it's not really much inspiring and motivation. And well, there is to motivate people to keep going because life keeps going. Life don't stop. Just because their life stopped doesn't mean ours did. Now they don't suffer no more from anything. And we're the ones suffering down here, and we had to go through all these trials and tribulations to make us stronger, to make us believe that. And not everybody's that strong, and that I know. So my heart, mind, and soul goes to everybody that's suffering right now from any, like us, illnesses and diseases, any of those who lost a loved one due to this COVID-19. I know Jay, he was saying that, you lost a close friend to the family due to this, and it sucks. And it sucks, especially when it's something that you don't know, you can't pinpoint what happened or when it happened or how it happened. And then when it's a sudden gone, it's sudden death that it was like he was here today, tomorrow gone. Those are the ones that hurt more. Even though any death hurts, but on a one that you already expected and long, and you could see in the hospital or whenever, where you get a little prepared for that, and you know what's coming. And then when they come out of nowhere, it's like a light switch. When they turn it off, you're like, yo, what happened? Earlier in the day, the light was on. I could see everything. Now I can't see nothing, and the light would never come back on. And that's the point that I try to tell the people that, just gotta hold your head up high, man. Hold your head up high, just keep going, keep pushing, and we all gonna have to face some adversity sometimes. We all don't last forever. Like I said, we all got expiration dates. It's just we can't see it. Only the Lord knows, when we pass by. And so mi gente, I love you guys, miss you guys. Like always, head your head up. I apologize I didn't come with nothing, no exercise or anything. I do today good. Today was just all about just consoling my wife and just keeping her, making sure she's happy and making sure everybody else is, on their tens and twos and doing what they gotta do, man. And like everybody else, like them, and I tell you guys, I hope we all grasp on the things the same way and just keep knowing that the road keeps going, mi gente. So we just gotta keep on going and keep pushing, moving obstacles, and living our life to the fullest and to the last breath that we got. So man, this is your boy M to the T, man. You have a blessed day, and I'll be back at you tomorrow with a couple other activities. But for right now, we're just mourning right now. So hopefully y'all can send a little praise this way to my wife and her family, and see what happens tomorrow, man. But it's your boy.